What is up, the wonderful world of, well, Yugioh? We have a discussion on, well, one of my favorite decks this format, because I love playing the most overplayed popular deck, which is windups. More specifically, how to tech this deck out, because nobody likes playing the boring version. We all have to do something new and innovative. So I'm going to give a list, probably a pretty long list, since I've got like a group of cards set up here. That you can't see yet, but we'll get to them. Of cards that I feel could be teched in windups pretty good, aside from the simple Factory, Shark, Magician, these guys. Aside from this nonsense right here, here's some more stuff. Well, skip these cards. But yeah, aside from this and that, I guess I have a list of tech cards people have been trying out. So we'll probably go over those, just because I've been following a lot of threads on Duelist Grounds, and I decided I wanted to give talking about windups a chance, because, I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty good again about talking about what's going to be good. Like, Gore's definitely good in the main deck, even people at Providence were trying it out, so I guess I'll just talk about the rest of this. So yeah, we'll get into the discussion. We've got, well, first up we've got Gore's Emissary of Darkness. Obviously, played a lot last format, and to be honest, I don't understand why he's not being played this format. I mean, I know you're running 3 Factory, but you were running 2 last format, probably. I know I was, and I was still running Gore's. Because any game where you have Factory, and you actually want to use it, then you activate it, otherwise you play like you have Gore's. And then if you drop Gore's one game, then they play around it every other game. So even if you side it out, they're worried about it. So I guess that's all I have to talk about this card. It's obviously good. People know it's a good card. So I feel like this card doesn't really need a lot more discussion. Just find room for it in your deck. I mean, you're already running Thunder Kings and Factories that don't work. If you have a dead Factory in your hand, just keep it in your hand and then drop Gore's. Also, bluffing Rabbit plus Gore's was like the biggest play last format. This card, I've got 2 more of them, I think. Yeah, 2 more Rabbits. So yeah, using Rabbit, you normal summon your Rabbit, you have Gore's in hand, then they go, Thunder King, attack Rabbit, you go, Rabbit, run away. They go, redeclare an attack, you go, drop Gore's. And honestly, Gore's should be seeing more play because this freaking token came ultra rare, so it just makes sense that you would want to play it. But I only have 9 minutes to finish the rest of this video, so I feel like I should hurry up the discussion. Play Gore's. Obviously a good card, and I am a bit biased because I do run it in my deck. So yeah, Gore's. I guess we'll continue the hand trap trend with 2 Tragodia. People have been trying this out, even in 1, they've just been playing like 1 Tragodia. Because when you drop Tragodia, well, you can use it with your windup factories on the field, because, you know, you can control cards. And if you have windup factory, then you're probably gaining advantage. And also, Tragodia pretty much stops big threats. Like, you can drop this on a Thunder King, pitch a dead Magician in your hand, take their Thunder King, and then just swing with it. So, I mean, obviously that's why Tragodia is good. People have been trying it out because they've also been main decking this card, my next tech choice, which is Max C. So with Max C, you draw like 11 cards, and then they attack for windup OTK, and then you drop Tragodia. So a lot of people have been trying out Tragodia just because it's good in the mirror match. And then, so we'll go into the next card, which is Max C, because in my opinion these kind of go together. Like, if you're going to run Tragodia, you probably run Max C instead of Effect Veilers, which, as you all know, I'm not really the biggest fan of Max C, so I've been selling mine. I got 1 left. Anyway, Max C, obviously, for stopping the wind-up loops and stuff, and then you can run it with Tragodia, whatnot. But, like, I play through it sometimes. Like, I'm not even worried, because most people aren't running Tragodias, so I will play through the Max C in a lot of games where I'm running wind-ups. So next we'll do the final hand trap we've got, which is Effect Veiler. Obviously Effect Veiler is good. People have been already running it and teching it. So like, this is a list of hand traps that you could choose from. Most people are opting to run like 3 hand traps. So like, this is a common thing I've seen, or just 2 Veiler, or like I run this. Or people will run 2 Max C, 1 Tragodia, side the second one. Like, I've been siding Tragodias and Max Cs for windups actually. So, I mean, you definitely have a long list of hand traps, and anything you don't main deck typically goes in the side deck. So the main things I want you to take a look at are Gore's, which is uncommon now, and the Tragodias, which are gaining popularity. So moving on, we've got Double Thunder King, which beginning of this format, I said, I'm playing windups, I'm playing Thunder Kings in windups. A lot of people said, that's pretty stupid, why would you do that? It conflicts with factory and everything. Look at it now, this card's definitely played. I don't know if I made a video regarding this, but I definitely told it to all my friends at locals. This card is good. Picked up my second gold one. I don't know why these gold ones went down in price. I mean, more than happy to take them off people's hands, though. So obviously, Thunder King good this format. It stops all the searching Inzectors need. Searching for heroes, searching for windups, stops the Exceed summon, stops all that nonsense. So that's why I really like Thunder King. But if you're going to run it, I definitely say main 2, otherwise it's not really worth running. I also talked about this card in the past, video that I will be uploading or something. I don't know, I made it, so. Snowman Eater, Spirit Reaper, people have been teching these in, probably usually 2 Snowmans I think is what I see standard. So we'll see if I can find a second Snowman Eater. Oh yeah, I got one. Oh yeah, I got one. So yeah, we've got the second Snowman Eater, because why not run them at 2? That way you draw them consistently. But honestly, Snowman Eater's not the best in every scenario, so I've been doing 1 and 1 and just siding the other Snowman Eater. I've been teching these cards too, though. Spirit Reaper, well, obviously he reaps a card out of people's hands. So that's good, and you can sit on it for a while. Windups really don't have an out to this, unless they're running the tech cards. A standard windup build, I should say, does not have outs to this. Although they don't really have outs to this either unless they Exceed summon. So Snowman Eaters are pretty good, Spirit Reapers are good, Dino Rabbit might see play after Providence, etc. 5 minutes to finish this video. We're going to keep going. Moving along, we will move on to traps, I guess. D-Prisons, Compulse, the big debate over these ones. I think people are trying to run each of them now. They both have their certain place. I guess it really depends as a meta call. In my opinion, I like D-Prison more. Although Compulse is a proactive or reactive trap, it doesn't really do a lot early game in my opinion. Like once Exceed summons start coming out or stuff like that, this is good. Otherwise, I prefer this. And since I'm playing windups, I typically play a fast-paced game and I prefer D-Prisons, but I guess it's personal choice. So I guess I just talked about those cards all together. Whatever. Next, we'll talk about this. People have been trying to tech this in. For those of you who don't know, yeah, somebody top 32 with this at Providence. So this is Trap Stun. Pretty much stops traps for a turn. Yeah. Obviously good. Pretty much good in OTK decks though. Like I think the deck that ran this also ran 3 Magician and pretty much focused on OTKing, but definitely an interesting card. I'm trying a teched out version of windups where I'm running far from the standard build. I'm just going to run a ton of teched out stuff, and Trap Stun will definitely be in there, in addition with my favorite card, Starlight Road. I think this is a player preference card though, to be honest. Like I always get it off. I think it's more of like the player, if the player can bluff this card or make this card happen, then they honestly do well. But it's also unseen in windups because people don't really expect this for some reason. Like at regionals, somebody went Zenmayo, and I pretty much won because of this. Like he went Zenmayo effect, I just went boom, Starlight. Nope, not today. And I got my Stardust out, destroyed his Zenmayo, and pretty much took game from there. People also heavy blindly into 4 back row. They go, oh, he'll just Judgment it, and I go Starlight Road actually. So Starlight Road, obviously good. The only flaw it really has, in my opinion, is the fact that you have to take up the extra X space with a Stardust Dragon. But I mean, who doesn't want a free 2500 beater on the field? That also one-time negates destruction effects. So those are my thoughts on Stardust. And then finally, somebody top 32'd with this in the main deck of Providence, which is Call of the Haunted. Essentially, the main play you'll have is you'll have your Call of the Haunted set, face down like this. You'll normal summon your rat. They'll go Solemn Warning the rat, and you go, oh no, not my rat, and you go, oh wait, Call of the Haunted. You bring back your rat. Now obviously, if you're running Call of the Haunted like this, and you're using your rat, then obviously to Exceed summon, you're going to bring back like a rabbit or something, overlay, make Zen mains, Leviair, etc., whatever. Then you won't want to run Gores, which I mentioned earlier, because this will conflict with Gores incredibly. But it's definitely an interesting idea. Also with Sangan, you can get a free search off or something if they blind space it. So, in the last 2 minutes and 30 seconds I have to film this video, because my camera is a piece of shit, we will go over the spells. So we've got basic spell removal. People have been trying to tech these in, mostly Soul Taker, less so Smashing Ground. I honestly prefer Smashing Ground this format. Dragons don't give me as much of a problem just because I know how to play against them. But people have been teching these in. interesting. I mean, I don't really know. I guess the windups have enough basic removal with like Adrius, Tyrus, etc. that I don't really feel is necessary. Next, we've got Messenger of Peace, MOP. These were in the top 32 builds, 2 of them, at a Providence. So I guess this is like a Providence windup analysis. I don't know what I'm going to call this. I'm going to either call this Teching Out Windups, when camera lenses get in the way, or we're going to call it Providence Windup Review or something. Anyway, so Messenger of Peace. For those of you who don't know how to play windups, you side this in every game, pretty much against every matchup you have. So some people thought, you know, why not main deck it? And I agree, good idea. I'm definitely going to try it out, probably as a one of, just because I'll side the second one. And, I mean, it essentially does what Spirit Reaper does, but in the form of a spell card. So next we'll talk about the pot, La Ganja. We've got Pot of Duality, Pot of Avarice. There's been a debate about which one to run. Pot of Duality, obviously good early game. Pot of Avarice, better late game. I prefer Avarice, that way when I fuck up, I just Avarice everything back rather than Duality. Because usually when you Duality, you'll like reveal Tour Guide, a trap card, and a warning, or a trap card like Warning and Factory. And you're like, well, there's really nothing helpful here, I have no windups in my hand. Or you'll reveal a Rat while you have a Magician. It's just something useless. Or you'll draw it late game, or you've got Thunder King on the field, something that won't make this card useful. But I guess it's personal preference. People have definitely been running one or the other, like deciding. And then my final card I want to talk about is Forbidden Lance. People have been saying 3 MST, 3 MST, 3 MST. Try this out. I swear to God, this card will not let you down. Like I said, Compulse is being teched into decks. Let's look at some of the other techs. We've got Dimensional Prisons. Lance stops it. We've got Compulse. Lance stops it, makes your Zen Mighty play go off. Bottomless Trap Hole is also being main decked, right there. Lance stops that. The only thing Lance doesn't stop is Warning, and like, really, if they're going to Warning, then they're losing 2,000 life points anyway. You're better off saving your Lance for different play. So I guess it has a lot of synergy in my deck, especially with the Thunder Kings. Keep your Thunder King alive. This card is key to protect the Thunder King play. So, that's the end of this video, YouTube, because I'm out of time. So I want you guys to rate, comment, and subscribe below. Look at how pretty that German lance is. So I will see you guys next time.